What's going on, guys? Well, just a few days ago, I thought about what's going on with this park over here beside me in the Woodyard, and the landlord told me that they're going to rebuild it into a park for, with playground and stuff like that, because they're building these two buildings here, and then there's another one going up here. Well, I came to the Woodyard today. Look, these guys started clearing this up. And I actually wanted to speak to these guys about getting some of the wood here. And they're gone for the day. I will be here tomorrow earlier, so hopefully I could talk to them about getting some of this wood here. But they're not necessarily doing just pure tree cutting here. They're just using the machines to come and tear everything apart here. So having these trees gone will be good too, and hopefully they just put a nice fence all along this area here. It also means that this is not going to be flooded out and having a whole bunch of mosquitoes. But mind you, this is a very forested area overall. The creek's not too far from here, as some of you guys know, and then it's a lot of forest going towards the east. There's still lots of room for mosquitoes to grow here, so hopefully I can get some wood from those guys. Well, I thought I was going to end up with these trees, but I didn't. They're keeping them for the park. And there was a big delay of about 2 weeks before they started doing new work, before I got to speak to anybody again. If I was able to get this wood and sell it to the mill, there would have been 3 black walnuts that were 18 to 20 inches in diameter, and 4 black locusts that were about 26 to 30 inch in diameter. So, oh well, so much for that. I figured I could have got maybe $3,000 or $4,000 for them, but oh well, that's what it is. All right, cleanup's done. I took the tarp off of this wood over here, and you can see there's still a bunch of snow that's melted into ice. Now it's frozen there. What's all this debris? Was something hanging out in here or what, man? Eating pine cones? What is all this? What a mess. All right, guys, a couple bins done. Another half bin done as well. Not much, but got through some of it. Didn't do much today. I was hoping to get here earlier, but I had a bunch of things to do. It's actually a Sunday. Lost an hour with the clocks turning back. That nice thaw will start getting me access to all this stuff that's on the ground here. It's all just frozen right in. And getting into the small diameter now. I'm almost done with the big diameter, and that's a little bit of a relief. I guess that's it, guys. A little bit of cleanup, and then that's it. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff.